Good afternoon, everybody. It is Juday here, and I just wanted to come and quickly record a video about the no makeup challenge. Today marks the end of the no makeup challenge, and I just realized how poorly I did as far as vlogging about it, right? And so I was gonna come on and I'm just gonna talk about the way I felt for this past week. So, when I said that I was going to do the no makeup challenge in my first video about it, I think I talked about the reasons why I decided to do it and everything. And I guess maybe because I divulged so much information then, I kind of, felt like I didn't have to say anything more. But we'll talk about it. Every morning that I got up, every morning that I woke up, after I decided that I wasn't going to wear makeup and things like that. For those who might just be tuning in, the no makeup challenge for me just meant no foundation whatsoever. No foundation, no blush and things like that. But mascara, I kept filling in my brows. And if I decided to wear lip gloss or a lip color that day, then I was free to do that. But basically no foundation. My skin to me is pretty clear for the most part. But before I was experiencing, I suddenly can't talk today. But I was experiencing breakouts and things like that, like back to back to back to back to back. And so that's kind of what prompted me to go ahead and just take a break from the makeup. Because I found myself really putting it on every day. And when I think about it, my reasoning behind it was first because, of course, I enjoy creating looks. That's fun, creating my face for that day. Like how am I going to accentuate my lips today? What color am I going to put on? What look am I going to create? Is it going to be a smoky eye? Is it going to be natural? What? And that's fun and everything. But I found myself getting to the point to where, because every time I would create a look and then I would snap a picture and upload it to social media, I felt like sometimes in the morning, there would be mornings when I didn't want to put it on, but I would be like, I usually post pictures today or something like that, or I usually post a picture. So I just kind of started to feel myself slowly but surely feeling obligated to do it. And it's just myself. I'm not blaming anybody. It's just me. And because of that, I just decided not to do that. So that I could get used to myself again, my face again. Sometimes, I don't know if you ladies notice, but sometimes when you wear makeup often enough, and you of course love the looks that you create for yourself, when you see yourself with nothing added or just the bare essentials like lip gloss and like only mascara, like only filling in your brows, you begin to pick apart your face. You pick apart, and it seems like you can just zoom in on all of your imperfections because you're so used to covering them up and, of course, making yourself appear to be flawless. So I would find myself saying, oh my gosh, I have dark circles under my eyes. When the truth really is that my face is the same that it's been. I don't really have very dark circles under my eyes. I really don't. It's pretty much the same color as my face, but because when I put on that foundation, that makes my skin all even. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, it looks like, just flawless. I was beginning to create something that wasn't really there. So, when I took off the foundation and I just moisturized myself and kept my skin, exfoliated and things like that, and I just did put on lip color and things like that, I began to see every day that my face is not like, I don't have dark circles like I was thinking that I did. It's different. It's my face with nothing on it. And so I was comparing my face with nothing on it with the face that I obviously created most mornings. So it was a mind thing that I needed to get under control. And I know I'm not the only person. I think that sometimes you can get spoiled by wearing makeup, and then you will begin to create problems for yourself that don't really exist, and that honestly were not a problem prior to you wearing makeup. So, I do understand that there are people who do have dark circles and things like that, and they feel the need. But I think that it's okay to embrace the fact that your skin is not perfect. Honestly, it makes you unique and it makes you who you are. And if you can't be okay with your face and all its imperfections, then that's an issue that makeup really isn't going to be able to solve. In fact, it might make it a bigger issue, because if you get too, attached to this makeup and stuff, I think that you could go crazy and you can create a bigger problem than things really are. At the end of the day, if people love you and if people care about you and if you care about yourself and if you love yourself, then makeup should not become this mandatory thing that you have to do. It should really just be an enhancement. It should just be an option. An option. Doesn't have to be an everyday thing. Love yourself enough to be like, you know what? I don't have to wear makeup today. I'm gonna let my skin breathe or something. I don't know. But I found my mom. My mom is a beautiful woman to me, with or without makeup on. But she is so used to seeing herself with makeup on that when she doesn't have it on, she feels like she's not her best self. She feels like she's not as pretty. And my mama is beautiful to me, of course, and that's my opinion of her. And I get to see her without makeup and she pretty much looks the same. Yes, makeup can enhance features. Yes, makeup can make some things just smooth right on out. But at the end of the day, people who love you don't love you because of the makeup that you wear. To be honest, that just might add to why they love you, but it's not the reason. And if anybody only loves you for makeup, then they don't love you. They're loving the makeup. So, or like you for that matter. Love, like, friendships, what have you. If people only are feeling you because when you look thebomb.com with your makeup on, then they don't really care about you and like you. But if that personality of yours shines through and they ever get to meet you for you and they like you, that's really all that matters. So anyways, every morning I got up and I was happy. I didn't have a problem with not wearing the makeup. And honestly, I was like, oh yes. Okay, so that's an extra 15, 20, 30 hour that I have to do something different. It was slightly freeing. It's not that I don't love it. I love putting on the makeup, trust and believe. So that's not the issue. It's just, it was a little less time consuming. So that's always a plus, I guess. And I think that's pretty much it. It was just, okay, so I don't have to do my makeup today. That's it. So it wasn't horrible. Don't want to take up too much time. It's really just me talking. I didn't really learn anything different. It was just that, hey, Miss Lady, slow down. You don't have to have makeup on every day. You don't have to do the whole thing of foundation. You can just keep it simple with mascara and lip gloss. And if you want a little pop of color, you can add you some lipstick. You don't have to wear foundation. And that is what I knew that from the beginning, but I think that I started getting a little carried away. So once I just stopped doing it, I was good again. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I am debating whether or not I'm gonna go back into creating makeup looks with my foundation, or if I'm going to tack on a few more days of this for myself. I don't know yet how I'm feeling, but I'm a little excited to start back putting on makeup. So, but I know it's not mandatory for me. It's definitely going to be something that if I feel like it, I'll do it. If I don't, I won't. It's not a big deal. But I'm a little excited about creating looks again. So, I don't know. Right now, we're going to say that this is the end of the makeup challenge and I'm free to create some makeup looks. But yeah, that's it. Okay, guys. I do have on mascara today. Surely do. I have on Black Radiance. That's the only name I know. And then the lipstick and lip gloss, I have on Pink Pout by Revlon. And just to top it, a clear gloss by Nabi, N-A-B-I. I think I'm saying that right. But that's it. Okay, you guys, it's been too long. I'm sorry. I guess my ending thought will be just know that you're gorgeous with or without makeup. And if you're not to yourself, I mean, I don't know what to say about that. You know, I really don't. But I would just encourage you to fall in love with you and your face just the way that it is. And just know that makeup is only an enhancement and an option. It's not something that you have to do every day. That's it. All right.